Today, I'm going to be telling you my finalized opinion on Himeco's V5 and what I genuinely think about her kits before she releases officially on the live server. Nothing much happened in V5, but we cannot forget what was lost due to bad actors. But before that, let me tell you about today's sponsor, Enjoy GM, the best platform for topping up any in-game currencies for the games you play. Just enter your UID and server info, and the currency will be delivered straight to your accounts. No password or login needed, so it's totally risk-free. As a new user, you'll get an 8% off coupon and enjoy discounts of up to 22% on popular games like WoWA and NTE. Besides that, they also run promotions on a variety of other popular games. The best part is, you can still claim top-up bonuses and everything that you can usually claim in-game from topping up on Enjoy GM. They are even PCI DSS certified, meaning every payment is encrypted and meets the highest global benchmark. I'm not even being biased here, the Trustpilot review speaks for themselves. So, what are you waiting for? Click on the link in the description and save big while supporting my channel. Anyways, as you might have known, in V4, Himeko got a 20-30% nerf due to 715 gay man's Vietnamese community spreading rampant misinformation through a sheet that has no correlation to the game in any shape or form. On top of that, we also got this HOS, which might or might not be part of the same community, straight up posting Himeko 0 cycles without E4 welts, to showcase how strong she is after the V3 buffs. People tend to say what the community does has no impact on the beta, but that has proven false a million times by now. Stuff like High seen in her E6 went untouched due to the lack of showcases, while Anaxa and Cypher especially got nerfed last year due to rampant discussion about them. Even Blade recently got nerfed too, where his kits is more restricted in untended teams, so that's another one. As to how this even happened, people forget that Hoyoverse has beta testers that they take feedback from. And beta testers are still humans who play HSR, meaning they interact with the community and can be influenced by the things we post. With media that spread like wildfire, it's bound to be seen by those testers and indirectly impact what changes are brought to the characters, whether people like to admit it or not. Likewise, with rampant doom posting, Evernight managed to escape beta with most of her DPS potential intact, and Cyrene somehow managed to keep her broken vertical and synergy with Monorem, also due to being the most doom posted units in history. No other unit would have escaped with that E6, but because of the doom posting, she did. Once is an accident, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern, so how many times does this need to happen before people can finally admit community opinion has a sway on the beta? It is crazy how many people are still delusional about this fact so many years down the line. Now that's out of the way, my final opinion on Himeko is that she's actually still top 3. She was probably top 2 before the nerf, but now she's most likely behind Evanescea due to Evanescea's better vertical and better 0 AV potential, among other things. She's not even that bad. Since everyone and their mother already know Himeko's potential at low cost, I'll only be talking about her vertical. She's got like 8% total buff at E6 and like almost 5% at E2, which is pretty good for a V5. The only reason I'm putting Evanescea higher is due to her being able to 0 AV everything, while Himeko can actually do 5 out of 6 of the AS bosses when she releases all except 1. I'm actually not sure if she can 0 AV Ichor or not with a Super Break team, due to Super Break itself somehow countering the nature of that boss. I might, try Himeko on Servo LC with Super Break comp on PS to 0 AV, but no guarantees. If anyone can do it, it's me, since I'm the first ever person to do a true 0 AV in HSR history, which people do not remember anymore due to that being so long ago. If Himeko does successfully win though, she would be second place instantly, since she's already better at low cost than Evanescea more often than not, all without DLCs and such. As I've said before, I was harsh on her not due to her being weak, but due to her not having any real DLCs for the foreseeable future, and not being able to surpass Monorem. If she gets a DLC, then there's no problems with her, even if she's weaker than Monorem. But lacking DLC and not being able to match Monorem means whether she's second or third strongest right now isn't even a safe place to be. Since in the end, it's still a Saber situation. The situation would have been better without any Vietnamese intervention, but it's still fine. Being second or third isn't too bad, even though that might not last. I'll still pull her, but and hopefully I'll still get my 12k score, so no harm, no foul. That's all for right now, and I'll see you in the next one.